Speed bro. I just found out a guy with Notagrin degree Notagrin Moto connections. Made $50 million from the most boring business ever. And nobody's talking about it? Speed. Have you ever heard of a guy who makes money while he sleeps? Most people think you need millions to start. Wrong. The first business. Laundromats. Boring, profitable, unstoppable. A single laundromat can make $5,000 to $30,000 per month. Passively. No employees needed. Machines do all the work. Business number 2. Vending machines. Speed. This one's crazy. One vending machine in the right spot earns $300 to $1,000 a month. And you can own 50 of them. Do the math. Business 3. Car washes. Hidden gold mines. Automatic car washes run 24 hours, 0 staff. Pure profit. Business for self-storage. The most overlooked empire builder. Americans pay $38 billion per year just to store their stuff. You don't need to be rich to start. You just need the right information. Business 5. Parking lots. The laziest business in the world. Downtown parking lots earn $50,000 to $200,000 per year. Per lot. Nobody thinks about billboards, but they should. One billboard can earn $3,000 to $20,000 per month. Yours to collect. ATM machines. The silent money printers nobody talks about. Each ATM earns $300 to $800 monthly. Own 10, that's $8,000 passive. Junk removal. A $14 billion industry that's wide open. Speed. Forget buying storage facilities. There's a faster play flipping abandoned storage units for instant cash. When someone stops paying rent, the facility auctions their unit. You bid, you win. You open the door and find out what's inside. The auction starts. Everyone bids blind. You can only see inside from the doorway. No touching, no entering. Pure gut instinct. You bought the unit for $150. That vintage guitar alone just sold on eBay for $800. The antique lamp, another $300. You just made 5x your money in 48 hours. The top storage flippers do 10 to 20 units per month. Some make over $10,000 a month, and they started with less than $500. Speed. What if I told you there's an entire category of business where machines collect money for you? Coins, cards, cash, 24 hours a day with 0 staff. Coin laundry alone is a $5 billion industry in America, and the average owner works less than 10 hours per week. Coin-operated massage chairs. Drop them in malls, airports, truck stops. Each one earns $50 to $300 per day, doing absolutely nothing. Public phone charging kiosks, you own them. People pay $1 or $2 per charge. In airports, they get used hundreds of times a day. Laundry machines, plus massage chairs, plus charging kiosks, plus vending machines. A full coin-operated portfolio earns $15,000 to $40,000 per month, passively. Business number 9. Mobile card detailing. You go to the customer, no shop needed, no rent. Just a van and supplies. Basic wash and vacuum, $100. Full interior and exterior detail, $300. Ceramic coating, up to $2,000 per car. One coating job pays your week. Specialize in exotic cars. Ferrari, Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce owners will pay $3,000 to $5,000 for one full detail. They don't even negotiate. Post your before and after videos on TikTok and Instagram. Detailing content goes insanely viral. Your business markets itself for free while you sleep. Hire 3 detailers at $20 per hour. Keep the difference. 5 cars a day at $300 each minus labor equals massive profit without touching a single car. Business 10. Power washing. Speed. This one looks too simple to be real, but the numbers make it impossible to ignore. A commercial pressure washer costs $2,000. Your first week of jobs will pay for it entirely. This is the fastest ROI on this entire list. Charge $150 to $300 for a driveway, $400 to $800 for a house exterior. Commercial jobs like parking lots, $2,000 to $5,000. Here's the insane bonus. Power washing videos are ASMR gold on social media. Post the satisfying clean reveal, watch your phone blow up with booking requests. The real money is commercial contracts. Apartment complexes, shopping centers, hotels, they pay monthly retainers for regular cleaning. Recurring income, business 11, dumpster rental. Speed. Someone will literally pay you to drop an empty metal box in their driveway and pay you again to pick it up. Charge $350 to $550 for a 3-day rental. One truck can deliver and pick up 3 dumpsters per day. Do that math right now. Start with 5 dumpsters, reinvest profits into 10 more. Then 20. A fleet of 30 dumpsters at full rotation earns over $50,000 a month. With the home renovation boom still going strong, demand for dumpsters has never been higher. Every flip, every cleanout, every remodel needs one. Use online booking software. Customers book, pay, and schedule delivery themselves. You just dispatch the driver. It practically runs itself. Business 12. Bounce house rentals. Speed. People pay $300 to $500 to borrow a giant balloon for 4 hours, and they do it every single weekend. Own 5 bounce houses, book each one every weekend. At $400 each. That's $2,000 every Saturday and $2,000 every Sunday. $4,000 a weekend. Birthdays are just the beginning. School carnivals, church festivals, corporate family days, municipal events. The demand never ends. A bounce house folds down into a bag the size of a large duffel, fits in a pickup truck. Setup takes 10 minutes with a blower. No special skills needed. The top inflatable rental companies own 50 to 100 units. Bounce houses, water slides, obstacle courses. Some make $500,000 a year from bouncing. Let that sink in. Business 13. Porta potty rental. Speed. Before you make that face, this industry makes $11 billion a year. $11 billion. 1. Porta potty rents for $150 to $300 per week. Own 50 units and you are making $7,500 to $15,000 every single week. Construction sites, music festivals, marathons, outdoor weddings, sporting events. Anywhere people gather outside, they need your units. Nobody wants to be in this business. That is exactly why the people who are in it face almost zero competition. The gross factor is your moat. Start with 10 units at $3,000 each. That's $30,000 upfront. Each unit generates $800 to $1,200 monthly, paid back in under 3 months. Business 14. ICE vending machines, a $2 billion industry that runs completely on autopilot, rain or shine, day or night. One machine, 200 bags per day at $3 each. That is $600 per day. $18,000 per month. From ICE, from one machine. Place them at gas stations, marinas, sporting complexes, campgrounds, grocery store parking lots. High heat locations equal maximum sales. Own 5 machines in high-traffic summer locations. June, July, August alone could earn you $90,000 in 3 months. Purified water vending kiosks. Charge 25 cents per gallon. Customers bring their own jugs. The machine does everything. Zero labor involved. Business 15. Reverse vending machines. People put empty cans and bottles in and get money back. You collect the recyclables and get paid by recycling centers. You pay customers 5 cents per can. Recycling centers pay you 10 to 15 cents per pound. The spread between those two numbers is your profit, multiplied by millions of cans. Business 16. Car flipping by undervalued cars. Fix minor issues, resell for profit. People do this part-time and earn $5,000 to $15,000 a month. Buy a car for $4,000, spend $500 on minor repairs and detailing. List it for $8,500. That is $4,000 profit in one transaction. Flip 3 cars a month, do the math. Find undervalued cars on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, auctions, estate sales, and police impound lots. The deals are everywhere if you know what to look for. Business 17. Tow truck business. Accidents happen every minute of every day. Every single one of them needs a tow truck. Sign contracts with insurance companies and motor clubs like AAA. They send you guaranteed tow jobs. 24/7, steady, predictable income every single month. One tow earns $75 to $200. A busy truck does 8 to 12 tows per day. That is up to $2,400 per truck per day. Running 24 hours, one truck. Hire a driver, buy a second truck, then a third. A fleet of 5 trucks running 24 hours is a $500,000 per year business. Tow trucks, recession-proof, disaster-proof, always in demand. When everything goes wrong for everyone else, you get paid. Business 18. Storage auction reselling. We touched on flipping units, now let's go deeper into building a real reselling operation. eBay for collectibles, Facebook Marketplace for furniture, Poshmark for clothing, OfferUp for electronics. Each platform has a buyer ready right now. What to look for? Vintage video games, sports cards, tools, jewelry, musical instruments, designer clothing. These items flip for 5 to 10 times purchase price. Hire listers to photograph and post items. Hire packers to ship orders. You source the units, your team handles the rest. This becomes a real business. Business 19. Commercial cleaning. Not houses, offices, warehouses, medical facilities. Contracts worth $2,000 to $10,000 per month. Per client. One medical office contract pays $3,000 per month. One warehouse pays $5,000. Sign 10 contracts and you have a $50,000 per month cleaning empire. Start a cleaning business for under $1,000. Supplies, a vacuum, a mop, some chemicals. First contract covers startup cost. This is the most accessible business on this list. Hire cleaners at $15 to $18 per hour. Charge clients $40 to $60 per hour. The difference between those two numbers is your growing empire. Business 20. Owning a parking garage. Not just a lot, an entire multi-level structure. Downtown garages are some of the most profitable real estate per square foot on earth. A 500-space downtown garage at $20 per day averages 70% occupancy. That is $7,000 per day. Over $2.5 million per year. From a parking garage. Business 21. Boat and RV storage. Rich people's toys need somewhere to live. You provide that home. They pay you every single month without fail. 50 boats at $200 per month each. That is $10,000 per month from a fenced gravel lot with 0 buildings. 0 staff. Most neighborhoods ban boats in driveways. Marina storage costs a fortune. Your lot is the perfect, affordable solution they desperately need. Add metal carport covers over the spaces. Now charge double. Boat and RV owners pay premium rates for weather protection without hesitation. Business 22. Mini golf. The most underrated family entertainment business that almost nobody talks about starting. Open 12 hours. 200 players per day at $15 each. That is $3,000 every single day. $90,000 a month from a miniature golf course. Add a snack bar, sell birthday packages, add arcade games, add a batting cage. Each addition is a new revenue stream stacked on top of your base. Business 23. Go-kart tracks. $10 to $15 per race, 20 carts running. Lines out the door every weekend. This is a cash printing machine. A busy go-kart venue earns $500,000 to $2 million annually. Add food, games, and party packages, and you have a multi-million-dollar entertainment empire. Business 24. Escape rooms. $25 to $50 per person, groups of 10, 8 sessions per day. That is up to $4,000 daily from one room. Build multiple themed rooms. Space station, murder mystery, haunted house. Each room runs simultaneously, earning money all day long. Business 25. Photo booth rental, 1 booth. 1 event, $800 to $2,000 per night. Speed? They literally pay you to bring a box with a camera in it. Book every Friday and Saturday. $1,500 per event. 8 events per month. That is $12,000 a month from a single booth you bought for $3,000. Business 26. Utility trailer rentals. Moving, landscaping, hauling equipment. People need trailers constantly and most do not own one. Charge $75 to $150 per day per trailer. Own 20 trailers with 15 rented daily. That is $1,500 to $2,250 per day. Every day. Business 27. If you own land with a cell tower on it, or buy land and lease it to telecoms, you collect $1,000 to $5,000 per month for 25 to 50 years. The average cell tower lease lasts 25 years with automatic renewals. Sign one deal today and your grandchildren could still be collecting that check. Here is the power shift. Telecom companies need your land more than you need them. They will compete for the rights. You choose the highest bidder. Speed. Look at everything we have covered. Laundromats, vending, car washes, storage, parking, billboards, cleaning, towing, trailers, cell towers. This is what a real passive income empire looks like. Speed 2, 100 scenes in your entire understanding of how money works should be completely different right now. And we are only 2/3 of the way through. Stay with me. Business 28 fireworks stands. 1 week of selling before July 4th. Some operators earn $30,000 to $100,000 in 7 days. 7 days. Speed. Buy inventory wholesale at 30 cents on the dollar. Sell retail. On $50,000 in sales, your gross profit is $35,000. In 1 week. 1. Location is everything. High traffic roads near neighborhoods. People buy on impulse driving past. The closer to a residential area, the higher the sales volume. Get your permit. Rent a parking lot from a business for a small fee. Set up the tent. Hire 2 people. You are now running a $50,000 per week operation. Here is the secret weapon. Stack seasonal businesses. Fireworks in July. Christmas trees in December. Tax preparation in April. You earn year-round from 3 short seasons. Business 29. Christmas tree lots. Open for 30 days in December. Buy trees wholesale. Sell retail. Families pay premium for the perfect tree every single year. Buy 300 trees wholesale at $20 each, $6,000 total. Sell them at $80 average. Revenue, $24,000. Profit, $18,000 in 30 days. Business 30. Seasonal tax preparation. January through April. Charge $150 to $500 per return. A busy preparer does 10 returns a day. Do the math. Business 31. Snow removal. 1 good snowstorm earns $500 to $2,000 in a single night. And you can charge monthly contracts all winter long. Sign per-season contracts with apartment complexes, shopping centers, and office parks. They pay whether it snows or not. Guaranteed income all winter. Business 32. Halloween costume rental. Rent costumes instead of selling them. Customers pay $30 to $80 per rental. Same costume earns money every October for years. Own 500 costumes at $50 average cost each. Rent each one 5 times per October at $50. That single costume makes you $250. Total October revenue, $125,000. Business 33. Propane tank exchanges at gas stations and hardware stores. 0 skill needed. Pure distribution profit every single day. Place cages at 20 gas stations and hardware stores. Each cage earns $200 to $400 per month. That is $4,000 to $8,000 for driving around refilling cages. Business 34. Classic and exotic car storage. Collectors pay $200 to $600 per month to store a single vehicle in a climate-controlled space. These are not ordinary cars. Business 35. Document and records storage. Law firms, hospitals, and corporations pay monthly fees to store physical files. Boring, essential, incredibly profitable. Business 36. Medical waste disposal. Hospitals and clinics must legally dispose of sharps and biohazard waste. They will pay whatever it costs. Regulation makes this bulletproof. Business 30. Upgrading static billboards to digital. 1 digital billboard runs 6 to 8 advertisers simultaneously. Multiply your income from the same location instantly. Business 38. Valet parking services. Restaurants, hotels, and event venues outsource valet to companies like yours. Pure service income with no real estate needed. Sign contracts with 5 restaurants and 2 hotels. Charge them a flat monthly fee plus tips. Go to your team. Low overhead, high margins. Always in demand. Business 39. Self-service dog wash stations. Dog owners pay $15 to $25 to use your professional wash tub, dryer, and shampoo. You own the equipment. They do the work. Install them inside laundromats, pet stores, and parking lots. The self-service model means 0 staff. Just maintain the equipment and collect revenue. Business 40. Book vending machines in hospitals, airports, and schools. Each sale is $15 to $30. High margin. 0 staff. Customers love the novelty. Business 41. Giant inflatable obstacle course rentals for corporate events and school field days. Single events pay $1,500 to $5,000, 1 course 1 day. One massive payment. Speed. Here is what happens when you stack 10 of these boring businesses together. Each one earns modestly alone. Combined, you become untouchable financially. The boring rich do not chase excitement. They chase recurring revenue. They do not ask what is sexy. They ask what runs without them. Your homework after this video. Drive around your city for 1 hour. Count every laundromat, car wash, storage facility, and vending machine you see. Write down which ones look neglected. Those are your opportunities. Before you buy anything, visit 10 existing businesses in that category. Talk to owners. Ask what they would do differently. Spend 30 days studying before spending a single dollar. You do not need to have all the cash. SBA loans, seller financing, business credit lines. Banks want to lend to boring businesses because boring businesses do not fail. Year 1, one laundromat. Year 2, add vending machines. Year 3, buy a storage unit. By year 5, most people doing this are worth over $1 million. Speed. Look at what actual wealthy people own. Not Lamborghinis and watches. Self-storage REITs. Laundromat chains. Parking facilities. Boring assets that compound forever. Alright, Speed. We have watched 131 scenes together. Which business are you starting? This is the moment. Tell us right now. 3 biggest mistakes new boring business owners make. Overpaying for a location, ignoring maintenance costs, scaling too fast before the first business is stable. There is an entire community of boring business owners online sharing deals, strategies, and partnerships. Find your people. They will accelerate everything. Picture this. You wake up tomorrow, check your phone. Your laundromat made $400 overnight. Your vending machines made $200. Your storage units collected $800 in automatic payments. You made $1,400 while you slept. These businesses can be passed down. Your storage facility, your laundromat, your parking lots. You are not just building income, you are building generational wealth. Speed started this video thinking boring businesses were a joke. Look at him now. Notebook full. Business plan written. First contract signed. This is what information does to a person. Here is your challenge. Right now, before this video ends, pick one business from this list. Write it down. Comment it below. Say, I am starting a blank business in blank. Make it real by saying it out loud. Everything I told you today is free information. The knowledge costs you nothing, but taking action, that is the hardest and most valuable thing you will ever do. Most people will watch this and do nothing. Do not be most people. If you only have $1,000 right now, here is exactly what to do. Buy a pressure washer. Get your first commercial cleaning contract. Use that income to buy your first vending machine. Reinvest every dollar. Next video, I am showing Speed how to start his first boring business with exactly $1,000, step by step. Every dollar tracked. Subscribe so you do not miss it. The boring path is the wealthy path. Go build your empire. We will see you at the top.